So I got some new shoes. It's going to be a really long time before I start skating them. Now, my favorite shoe company. I've been skating the OGs, the accel OGs, since I've been skating just those since I want to say July or August 2015, something like that. And they last me forever. I skate them for like 6, 7, 8 months at a time because those shoes are tanks. They're really pretty much the perfect skate shoe. And I had 4 pairs in that amount of time up until, well, actually, about to go to my 5th pair. I'm about to start skating. I bought them like a few months ago or something like that. But I've skated 4 pairs in a row so far. About to go to my 5th, like I said. Now, for Go Skate Day, I was in Kettering, Ohio at the DC Plaza. And I went to One Love Skate Shop for their little thing they had going on there at their shop. And I was like, okay, I want to buy something. I want to buy like a pair of shoes, support their shop, whatnot. And they didn't have any OGs, so I was like, all right, well, hey, they got S. So maybe it's time to try something different. Because, I'm about to be skating my 5th pair in a row of the OG. So I was looking at the slim mids. I looked at the Arc, which I wasn't really too fond of. I think I tried them on, but I wasn't really too fond of them. There was also the SLBs. Those I kind of like. I really like how there wasn't just like 2 elastic tongue straps. It actually went all the way around. Like this huge like tongue strap pretty much. So I might try a pair of those in the future. The slim mid is what I was interested in because I was like, okay, no OGs, let's go slim mid. They didn't have them in my size. Small size they had was size 9. But I still tried them on anyhow. But the tongue was really thin in them. I wasn't really too feeling that, but the collar was pretty nice. It wasn't thick, but it was like just enough padding, like just the very minimal that I would be willing to go in the collar. The tongue was paper thin. I wasn't too big on that. But I decided to go with the S accel Slim. This is the colorway I went with. I like the black. It's goes good with a lot of stuff. I like cup sole construction. Matches my blazer somewhat with the red on the inside. I think that's pretty cool. But the next pair I plan on buying, I really want to get the OG Tactics Valentine's Day shoes, which they still have. Kind of waiting for them to go on sale because hopefully be able to get them for like $50 or something. See if they go on sale. I don't think I'll skate those ones. I'll just use them. I'll just wear them around, kind of like how I do with my America G-Code Shake Junts. But after I get this truck all cleaned up and whatnot, I wear those shoes with like some light. I might get some white jeans or something like that. I don't know. The thing is, white stuff and me don't really mix because I'm a dirty person. I attract dirt to everything. That's why I wear black a lot. That's why I wear tie-dye a lot. Because I can't keep stuff clean. I just can't when it comes to clothing. But it'll look good. If I were to wear a red shirt with like white pants and red accels and drive around in this blazer, like show up to a car meet like that, after I get this all cleaned up and it's finally rust free, alright, that's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, these here, the Slims, I'm gonna see what they're like. I noticed that the toe cap is a little bit more pointed, which still matches my foot pretty good. Like the OGs really fit my foot perfectly, but the Slims, they fit them pretty good too. The thing is, I'm gonna have to get a different insert because I have the not America. Whenever I think of Andrew Reynolds, I always think of America, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that thinks that once they think of Andrew Reynolds. But I have the Footprint Andrew Reynolds Elite insoles, the high profile insoles, and they're holding up really good. I've been skating them since January, and I'm gonna have a review out on those. But I need to get a different insole for these because of the way the collar sits. When I have those insoles in, the collar ends up coming up too low to my ankle and makes it a little bit uncomfortable. So I'm gonna have to get a lower profile insole for in these shoes. But those insoles, the high profiles, go perfect with the OGs. So I'm still gonna roll those, and then I'll just get a lower profile for these as well. Now, I was at the DC Plaza for Go Skate Day. I'm waiting on this guy that filmed for me to email me the clips. I'll see if he does. Hopefully he does, because I wasn't able to use my phone. I only got one clip on my phone, but that's from a few days before Go Skate Day, or like a day before Go Skate Day at the new Dublin Park. I was there, and I got one clip there. But hopefully he's able to email me these clips. But yeah, Go Skate Day was really good. It was a fun time at the DC Plaza. My first time there for Go Skate Day. And I had a blast. It was great. Skated a lot. A lot. Now, I didn't do anything big. The biggest stair set I did was the 7. I just ollied it. Same with the 6. I just ollied it. I'm more so stuck around like the little like 2-3 stair top deck, like the ledge up top, like that big square, you know, if you've ever been there. And like the brick gap that goes from the top like down to where like the 2 and 3 stairs are at. That's mostly what I skated, because it's low impact and don't really, you know, I just don't really like doing big stuff anymore. I mean, sometimes I'll huck myself at something, but it's once in a blue. Got tired of doing it after a while, so I've gotten more technical on ledges and things of that nature. Is more so the route I'm trying to go skate wise. But it's proven to be true though, because I won a best trick competition at the DC Plaza, and I'm really hyped about that because those guys there are insane. Like, they're so good and talented, and I ended up winning a best trick. I did 2 tricks actually, but only one of the tricks counted, and the judges were like, okay, yeah, that trick was pretty sick. But the first one I did that I was really happy with, because I landed it nice and clean, it was like second try, was front tail slide, front big spin, and I was really happy with it. But then the trick I won with was a hard flip back 50-50, which used to be like one of my go-tos actually, but I hadn't done one in a while, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try one. Sure enough, I got one. Pretty good too. And I ended up winning the best trick on the big block up top on the plaza. And I'm still really hyped about it. It's been 2 days. So I went to Kings Island after Go Skate Day. I went to Kings Island. It was the perfect day to go to Kings Island because it was overcast. I had a little bit of sunscreen on. I didn't get too burnt because I burn like too easy. And it was perfect because it was like there was a lot of people there that day, which was yesterday, but it wasn't like a lot of the roller coasters were just walk on. Like, I would just go through the whatever and just boom, there it is. All right, cool. So it was the perfect day to go. The longest line I had to wait in was like 10 minutes. But that's aside from the fact. Go Skate Day at the DC Plaza. I finally got to go to one of those, and I highly recommend for Go Skate Day. Like, try to go to the DC Plaza. You gotta do it at least once in your life if you skate. Go to the DC Plaza, especially go there for Go Skate Day, because it is insane. I have clips. I'm gonna try to like chop them up, put it together that I filmed on my phone, because I didn't have anyone to film me. So I didn't really get that many clips, except for with this other dude that had his GoPro, so hopefully he's able to email me those clips, and hopefully they work on my computer. But it was hectic. I competed on that ledge, like I said, and I won that. And I won a Quasi deck 8 1/4, which I'll review later on. About to start skating it tomorrow. And I also got a Quasi hat, as well as a sweatshirt. And then the second part of the contest of best trick was on the really long 4 stair, the one that's like not high up, it's just real long with that rail on it and the hubbas. And I filmed that because I was like, yeah, I can't really do too much on that, although I kind of wish I would have. I mean, since I already won that one best trick, I wouldn't be able to qualify to win on the other ones, but I wouldn't really care anyhow because it would be fun. But either way, I had fun, so I don't really regret not competing in round 2. But it was insane. Like, a lot of best tricks get hectic, but nothing gets quite as hectic as at the DC Plaza. I mean, in order to get your trick, you gotta make like a snake and just, you know? That's what you gotta do. when it comes to contests like that. But it was insane. I just filmed that part of it, and I was just like, whoa. The guys were running into each other. One dude almost landed a trick on someone else's board, and I wish he would have rolled away with that. That would have been sick. But I think he like hopped off or something. I don't know. It was insane. Then at the very end, after it was over, this one dude did a double forward flip down the long four. Now, I wish I'd have got it on film. Actually, I did technically, but I heard someone rolling up. I was filming like the announcement of the winners, and then I panned over real quick because I heard someone rolling up. I was like, okay, something's about to go down. Like last minute. Well, actually, not really last minute. After the contest was over, of round 2, that is. And boom, right there, nice and clean. And I was like, I filmed it. I mean, I got it somewhat. I panned over right when he popped. Right when he popped the trick. So I got it like flipping and when he landed. So maybe if I slow-mo it just right, you might be able to tell exactly what it is. I might try to do that for when I put that video together. It's going to take a little while for me to do because this really long clips took up all the storage on my phone. Then the part 3 was on the 12 stair. Now me, I wasn't competing in that. I was like, nah, I can't do anything on that. I've ollied it once. That was it. Done after that. Not touching that 12 ever again. I ollied it once when I was 19. I'm happy with that. I got to say I ollied it once. That's good. This dude, this kid, 15 years old, kick flips it. The guy that won best trick, nose grind down the rail, just like Donnie Showman did the same year that I ollied it. I filmed Donnie Showman doing that. He also front lipped it too that year. Which I might actually put that edit in the link in the description for Donnie, because Donnie rips. He still skates too. I haven't skated with him in a while, but I'm pretty sure he still rips. But yeah, it was this one dude almost hard flipped it. He almost hard flipped the 12. He kept trying and trying and trying. I kept encouraging him like, dude, get it, get it, get it. I wanted to see him get that hard flip so bad. But it was just too much. He tried it so many times, and I was just like, yeah, I know how that's going to feel tomorrow. You're not going to really be able to walk for like about a week or 2. So I don't blame him for stopping because I've been there. It hurts. That's why I don't really jump down big stuff anymore. To me, it's not really worth it anymore. But hey, if someone else wants to do it, I encourage them to be like, and I hope that they land their trick that they're trying, because I know exactly what it's like. But for me, it's like more rewarding doing a trick on something that's low impact, like a ledge or a mani pad or a mini ramp or something like that, because you can still skate the next day, or week for that matter. Because I remember when I was trying to ollie off of the biggest drop I ever tried, which is 8 foot high. This was back in 2014. I couldn't do anything for a while after that. I tried it about 20 times, I think, and legs didn't work for about a good 2-3 weeks. They did not work. I couldn't walk down steps, couldn't walk up steps. I could barely stand for a while. They were just done. So I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. So yeah. But I really hope that dude gets his hard flip down the 12. He may have done it before in the past, I don't know. But he got real close on one. I wish he would have landed it. That would have been sick. Another dude that did, the same dude that did the double forward flip down the long four was trying to 3 flip the 12. He almost caught like 1 or 2, but he didn't really fully commit any of them. But still sick. I give those guys props for trying anything on the 12, because I'm not man enough to anymore. Can't do it. Too big, too much impact. Just can't do it. But I give those guys props, and I encourage them just keep getting those. Just, it's insane. But yeah, I mean, that was a good skate day. This is my new shoes. Got new deck. I'm about to start skating my other pair of OGs. I'll be skating these probably in about 6-7 months or something like that. No idea. I'll make a video. After these, I'll probably have another pair of OGs, because I really wanted to get a new pair of shoes, plus I needed a new pair of shoes anyhow. And this is what they had, the Slims. So, since they had the Slims, I'm going to try the Slims, and I'm going to review them. I'm not much of a thin shoe guy. I like the thickly padded shoes, but these feel really nice on the feet. So, going to see how they do. Probably really good. Toe cap's a little bit pointier, so kick flips, nollie flips, switch flips, fakie flips are probably going to be easier to level with them, because that's what I notice about like pointier toe cap shoe is kickflips are just super easy to level for some reason, depending on the shape of your foot. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that, ask around for people like who have different shaped feet. I know my big toe is even with my second toe, and then they kind of slant off. That's how both my feet are. So I mean, that could have something to do with shoe preference and also trick preference and the way I skate and my style. It probably has a lot to do with how you skate and what shoes you like to wear. Actually makes sense to me. So I might do a video on that and see if any of that stuff has to do with stuff, which probably does. Probably does. Enough of me rambling. That's the video. That was a really long video, but that was my trip. Talked about it. Hopefully I have footage. I mean, I got footage of other people. Hopefully get some footage of myself here, because I got a few clips. It's just on small stuff, but I still had a fun time, and you guys want to see me skate, so, man, yeah. Gonna try to do some more stuff. Might try to make a little edit or something here soon, so. Got some more reviews to do. Actually, I have footage of an America demo from like 2 years ago that I still have to put together. Yeah. I got a lot to catch up on still.